Hi, I'm Pastor Intern Becky with the Winthrop Congregational Church. Welcome to another Psalm in the Woods. It was hard to believe when Pastor Chrissy said last week in her psalm reading that it had been a year that Thursday that she had started the Psalms to try to keep us all connected during the start of everything shutting down. Not thinking that she'd be doing them for a year. But I think the light is coming at the end of the tunnel. It seems like things are opening up for people to be able to more easily get their COVID vaccinations. And I hope that means before the year is out that we're able to join together in person for worship. I miss seeing all your smiling faces in person, but it's great that you've been able to join us by Zoom from many different states till you come back to summer with us in Winthrop. So today's reading is Psalm 119, verses 9 through 16, and I hope you enjoy it. How can young people keep their way pure? By guarding it according to your word. With my whole heart I seek you, do not let me stray from your commandments. I treasure your word in my heart so that I may not sin against you. Blessed are you, O Lord. Teach me your statutes. With my lips I declare all the ordinances of your mouth. I delight in the way of your decrees as much as in all riches. I will meditate on your precepts and fix my eyes on your ways. I will delight in your statutes, and I will not forget your word. So how do you think we can have a pure life? We have a lot of temptations out there, don't we? We can do that by following God's word. We must seek our loving God with all of our heart and know that only God can keep us from disobedience, and treasuring God's word and keeping it in our hearts keeps us from sinning against the Holy One. We need to learn God's word by reading the Bible and work at keeping our most favorite passages right at the forefront of our thoughts. So when we run into trouble and are tempted by sin, then we need to think of those and recite them either in our mind or say them out loud or sing them, whatever it does to help us in a very weak time. And those words, keeping them in our hearts, will help us stay strong when we are tempted by sin. So remember, rejoice in God's words and realize that no matter what you think riches or fame or power in this world can give you, it will only bring trouble, and the Holy One's words are what can give us what we need to fight against sin and be happy. And that word is there for us 24/7. So take great joy and comfort knowing that these words are there, and never forget them. So God's word has the power to cleanse us from sin and help us walk obediently. And when we falter, God's there. I hope you all can get out this week and enjoy the beautiful weather. I hear the birds singing, the woodpeckers are going. So spring is here. So I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed week.